We've been doing a lot of work on just the mouthpiece and neck of our saxophone. Today, we're going to put the whole thing together and hopefully make some sounds. Have a seat on the floor and I'll see you in a second. Now that you've gotten the seat on the floor, let's go ahead and open our case. First thing you're going to want to do is take your reed, stick that in your mouth. Remember, once the reed is in your mouth, there's absolutely no talking. So put your reed in your mouth. Alrighty, so next thing we're going to do, we're going to take our neck strap and we're going to clip it onto the body of our instrument, okay? Watch me what I do. Make sure that way you know where to put your hands. I'm going to grab the bell of my saxophone here because the bell has no keys on it. Do you guys see these long bars everywhere? These long bars, if you accidentally put too much pressure on them and stuff, then it's going to bend them, and once they bend, it locks up your whole saxophone and it doesn't work anymore. So I'm going to grab just the bell of my saxophone. I'm going to grab the part that hooks up to the saxophone and put it through the little loop that is in the back of my saxophone. Some of you guys have like a clip like I do where it actually secures it in place. Some of you guys just have a hook. So if you have just a hook, please be careful that it doesn't just kind of fall out of the hole, okay? Once you have that, put this part around your neck. Right? Next part we are going to do is going to be your neck and your mouthpiece. It's super easy. We've done this a million times already. So go ahead and put those two pieces together. Once you have these two pieces together, go ahead and have a seat in your chair, and then we will continue on to the next part. Okay, so now that you are in your chair, we're going to talk about how to put this part onto the rest of the saxophone. So one thing you want to do is when I grip this, I want to grip just about right here where the bend of the neck is. If you put your hand way over here and then try to fit into the hole, sometimes you end up warping this little piece right here. And when this is warped or like not complete circle, it's not going to fit into this hole well. So I like to grab it way up here, okay, around, like I said, where the bend of the neck is, and I just put it straight down with small twists, and it should fit in fairly well. This little bar at the end here is going to go underneath. This is our octave key mechanism, so this bar is going to go underneath that. Okay, don't worry about lining up the mouthpiece with the holes in the back because we're actually going to adjust this once we put the saxophone on. Okay, so now that you've got it all put together, what I want you to do is take the reed off like I have here, put that back in your mouth, and then I want you to go back and sit on the floor. Now that we're on the floor, first thing we're going to do is we're going to disassemble this so that you can practice putting it back together. Go ahead and take the mouthpiece off, put that back in the case. And then take your neck off and put that in the case. Once the mouthpiece and neck are off, you can then unhook your strap from the saxophone and put the body back in the case as well. Once the body is in the case, then don't forget to put your neck strap away. So when you have finished putting your neck strap away, I want you to practice putting this whole thing all over again. The key to being fast at this is practice. So I want you to do this 5 times today, or at least until 5 minutes before the bell.